had fainted out. I loved her last until eternity. Yeah, she's his coffee queen in her Indian dream. Oh, what a love scene. Yeah, she's his coffee queen in her Bollywood dream, if you know what I mean.
Welcome to another episode of Crowned, the making of a Carnival Queen. I am your host, Raynell Carroll, Queen of Carnival 2013. This week was a very busy week for the ladies. First, they stopped by designer Miranda Askey. Then, a special guest showed up to practice. We also caught up with the ladies who gave us a bit of an update on how preparations are going. And finally, all work and no play, you'll see just what fete the ladies went to in this episode.
Hello. Good afternoon. So we should look at this. Ooh, this color screams Jaquita.
Yes, I do like the blue. You know I love orange. This will look really nice.
I love this colorful one.
Ooh.
This one screams me. I love it. It's multicolored, multifaceted.
Look at the necklaces though. This one is really nice.
You see, Jaquita's just attracted to the blues.
All the stones.
Okay, earrings.
Yeah. Of course, I'm gonna say something with the blue. But even this one is nice too.
No, it is.
The
It has a
couple.
hint of the orange.
Yeah.
So welcome to Miranda Askey Designs. I am Miranda Askey. You guys are beautiful, all three of you. Pretty long legs. So what I do is basically conversation pieces. I've been doing this for over, I believe, 20 years. Documented over 15 years. We work with copper, precious stones, precious metals, and I also do some eclectic designs. And when I say eclectic, it's cultured or non-cultured as well. I also work with Swarovski crystals, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in some of my pieces because you guys have some beautiful bodies, and I think they will look great on you guys to allow us to have a conversation going forward.
We're at Miranda Askey's Designs, and this is one of her beautiful pieces. We have gotten the opportunity to model and wear her really lovely designs, and I must say that this dress matches my personality. It has a side of spice with a side of classy, which I appreciate. I just want to say thank you to Miranda for allowing us to take pictures and model her beautiful outfits.
Good evening. I am Suisha Baptist, Delegate number 7, Miss Antigua Port Authority. This evening I had a wonderful experience meeting Miranda Askey. Her pieces are so unique, so authentic. Can you have a wonderful look right here? Yes, and I'm wearing one of her dresses, and I feel like an Egyptian queen. So if you want to have any of her pieces, check out Miranda Askey and continue to follow our journey on the Antigua Queen of Carnival page. Bye.
Hi everyone, I'm Ishikeli Corbin, contestant number 4, Miss Cedar Valley Golf Club, and we're here today at Miranda Askey's Designs, and I must say I've had such a wonderful experience, and I actually got to try 2 beautiful outfits, of which this one in particular makes me feel like I deserve to be in Wakanda, like I'm one of the princesses of Wakanda. That's the vibe it's giving. I feel beautiful, I feel cultural and regal, and I would just love to say that her designs are very unique and creative, and if you do have the chance, please stop by and take a look and find a unique piece for yourself or someone that you love, because I love these pieces and I'm sure you will too. Have a great day everyone, and thank you so much, Miranda, for having us and for allowing us to showcase our beauty in your beautiful pieces.
Hi everyone, it's Jacada Isaac, Delegate number 2, Miss Cool and Smooth, and today I'm at Miranda Askey's Designs. Her pieces are conversation pieces and they tell a story. My piece is telling my story. It's beautiful, it's classy, it's a little reserved, but once you peel back the layers, it's a beautiful, vibrant and fun fabric which describes my personality. Once you get to know me, it's exciting and you have a great time with me. So stop by Miranda Askey's Designs so you can find your piece that tells your story.
Thank you.
Thank you for having
And thanks for making my garment look as regal as you guys.
Thank you.
Okay. Beautiful ladies.
Thanks, Lovin.
Crowned is brought to you in association with Splinters Beauty Salon, Torture Gym Antigua, Neverland, West Indies Oil Company Limited, Art and Capital Antigua, Furniture Gallery, Cedar Valley Golf Club, Cool and Smooth, and Antigua Port Authority. Practice, practice, and more practices. This week, Mr. Ursel Charles, Deputy Director of News and Current Affairs at ABS Television, stopped by. He explained what is expected in an interview segment. This one I know you can't wait for.
Okay, well, good evening, everybody. Good evening. Great, good. Most of you should be familiar with at least the face. You may not know me. So you know my name, you know my position at work, so you know I talk for a living. And part of that talking is interviewing people. So I've interviewed from children to the grassroots people to the political directorate. And to be honest with you, when you ask a question and you listen to the answers, you know what the good answer is. I'm very happy to be able to talk to you so I can connect with you, you can connect with me, so that on the night, when I ask you a question, you know, even if you're kind of nervous, you're comfortable with me and you just lose all your nerves and you're able to speak confidently. So, before we get into what the criteria actually is and my prepared presentation, I just want to meet you. So, 10 seconds. So think about it. Introduce yourself to me in 10 seconds.
Good evening, Ursula. I'm Cassian Samuel, an entertainment coordinator at the Royalton Resort, Antigua.
Okay, your 10 seconds are about to be up. That's very good. Number 2, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Jacada Isaac. I am a chef. I love my family and I love my dog.
8 seconds. Good. Let's go to number 6.
Good evening. I am Akiba Egad. I am a teacher, firstborn, and I am very fun. That's all I can tell you.
Okay, I like that. Yes, go ahead.
Good evening. I'm Thiana Sebastian. I'm 26 years old and I'm the Executive Director of Elite Dancers Antigua.
It's not up yet, but that's good.
Good evening, I am Suisha Baptist. I have a degree in culinary arts, however, I'm not using it at the moment. I am just enjoying life and what it has to offer.
Very much. All right, 10 seconds are up. Okay, so amidst the criteria, I always like to tell contestants that there are really 3 things that judges look for. Okay, they look for the content of your answer, in case you want to write this down. They look for your confidence. And they look for your charm, the 3 C's. So your content, your confidence, and your charm. Notably, yes. So content, confidence, charm. So content is the obvious. What are you going to say? Unfortunately, a lot of contestants, when they're in the pageants, in the interview round, they talk a lot. They don't really say anything of value. All right, and your answer has to either inform, it has to entertain, it has to emote. So you have to either tell me something new and interesting, or you have to make me feel a certain kind of way. So it's important, first of all, in content, that you, 1, know the issues. Now, your trainers will tell you that you need to be watching the news, you need to be listening to the radio, reading, etc. And nothing beats that. In an answer, you can draw from your life experiences, but you have to know the issues of the day. Let's just ask you, what do you think are some of the most important things happening locally, regionally, internationally?
Okay, one issue that we're facing locally is that we have an increase in crime and violence amongst our youth and our school population. Sorry.
Very good. Let's go in order. Ishikeli, yes. You.
In addition to the increase in crime and violence among youth, we're also seeing a lot of cases involving rape and also, yeah, that's it, sorry.
Okay, so rape and sexual violence against women, I agree with that. So whether locally, regionally, internationally, anything that you can think of that's a pervasive issue right now? Anywhere. So if you want to stick locally, that's fine. If you want to go in the region, that's fine.
I think that we're still facing the issue of unemployment in the country.
Also, another local issue would be the lack of water that we are facing currently.
One issue regional, well, internationally as well, but it affects us, is climate change and global warming and how that threatens the Caribbean, specifically with the sea levels rising and the dangers to our waters and our marine life.
Ecosystems, yes, excellent.
Our tourism is actually doing well for this season, yes.
So an issue doesn't have to be something bad, okay? It could be a positive. All right, so we have a variety of issues. There are economic issues, you had environmental issues, social issues, economic unemployment. Now, you have to provide structure for your answer as well, okay? That's a part of the content. You have to provide structure. So you have to start somewhere, develop an answer, and then close, okay? But there's something that you don't ever do in an answer. The first thing is, what should be done about the water situation? You don't say, well, I think about the water situation, we should... No, that's for a Miss pageant, you know, a little girl entering a pageant. You launch right into your answer. And you don't end with, and that's why I think we should. No, you don't do that either, okay? You can summarize your answer at the end, but you don't end with, you know, those little girl pageant answers. That's not going to cut it at this level, okay? From the time we start speaking, we start judging. well, okay, absolutely, well, they don't make it into your answer. Even if you have to pause, hush. Right? No, we don't do those things at all. So if you have to pause, you pause. Don't verbalize anything, don't vocalize anything. Just be quiet. If you have to pause for a second or two and catch yourself, yes, but don't. And certainly don't start your answer with those pauses. Your first couple of words have to be really, really strong. Okay, so you don't use those verbalized pauses. And don't ask rhetorical questions either. When you're debating, they're fine. When you're answering a question, don't say, and this is what I think, don't you think so? Because the crowd might be like, no, we don't think so. You didn't give a good answer. So don't ask a question in your answer. Don't use these rhetorical questions. They don't serve you well at all.
How do you feel about... So you're saying increase your vocabulary, but you also want the audience or the common man to understand what you're saying. What is your opinion on keeping it understandable for the common man, but still showing that you have a good vocabulary?
I think it's a very delicate balance. Certainly you don't want to maximize your vocabulary on every word. Okay? But there's some little words that you can at least show that you're intelligent, because the segment is judging your intelligence. Okay? So if you give a good answer, just a wop vocabulary answer, we might say, yes, it's a good answer, but you didn't impress me. And it's one of the things I'm going to get into when I talk about charm, is that the judges have to feel a certain way about you too. They have to connect with you. Because even if I remember there was a few years ago, a young lady built her entire platform on her intelligence. It's about time a bright person wins Queen of Carnival. And her answer was a good answer, but she spoke, as if she were speaking down to the audience, and it did not go over very well. Okay? So you need to watch that as well. It's a very valid point. But you can learn some words. You can throw in a few big words. Nobody's going to, and the audience will say, wow, she's a bright man. They will connect with you on that level. Don't usually memorize the answer. At least certainly not in the sequence that you rehearsed it. You might have they ask about global warming. You may know that you're going to talk about climate justice. You may want to talk about the conservation methods that we all can use to ensure that we conserve our resources, etc. But don't rehearse it to the point where you're reciting it, because that's going to be a problem. Because the question will be asked slightly differently, and then you are left answering something totally erroneous, something that you weren't asked in the beginning. Okay. So, in terms of content, know the issues, have a perspective, which means you agree either way, or at least you know the balancing sides. We said that already, I'm just repeating. So just make sure you have these down. Be structured, so you have to have an intro, the middle, and then the conclusion. Speak in standard English and use your vocabulary. Let us know that you know words and you know what they mean. Do not use a question hook in your response. Do not change the question without answering the one you have first. Don't memorize your answer. Don't use verbalized or vocalized responses, or pauses, that is, and do not use rhetorical questions. Do the work, all right? So that means, as I said, you need to watch the right things, read the right things. So all the hours you spend speaking dialect and that sort of thing, by now it's only 2 months away, you should be really fine-tuning. So if standard English doesn't come naturally to you, you have got to start speaking it consistently, so that on the night, you don't just fall back into the dialect. The next one is pace. Do not ask for a repetition of the question. I beg you, please. I will probably say something as I do with every pageant. I'm going to ask you the question twice. Listen carefully, formulate an answer. We'll be happy to hear what your thoughts are at the end of it. Something to that effect. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to ask you the 2 questions as slowly as humanly possible, without sounding like I'm spoon-feeding you. Take the time and listen and formulate the answers. Do not, when I'm finished the second time, there's a pause. Could you repeat the question? Even if the answer you give at the end of that is brilliant, the judge is already turned off. And I'm going to tell you that although there is a rubric and a score sheet, the way the judges feel about your answer, and that's why I'm going to talk about charm, it's important. Because charm is going to affect the numbers. Okay? So you've got to ensure that you don't shout and don't ask for repetition of the question. All right, so thank you. and enjoy the rest of your night.
On behalf of the delegates and I of the Queen of Carnival Competition 2023, I would like to say a special thank you for coming and sharing your knowledge on the interview segment. I think it was very necessary for us to learn the 3 C's, which I hope that we all apply on the night of the competition. And once again, I must say thank you, Ursula, for coming and giving us all your expertise.
You're very welcome. I really appreciated the experience, and I'm hoping that you not only use it individually, but you encourage the other delegates as well. So, of course, when you start answering questions with verbalized pauses, or you pause for too long a time, or you start flirting, etc., that you pull each other up and that you apply what you've learned. But I appreciated the experience, and thank you very much for thanking me.
Oh, no, thank you.
Crowned is brought to you in association with Splinters Beauty Salon, Torture Gym Antigua, Neverland, West Indies Oil Company Limited, Art and Capital Antigua, Furniture Gallery, Cedar Valley Golf Club, Cool and Smooth, and Antigua Port Authority. We also caught up with our Enchanted 7 to find out how preparations are going for the night of July 23rd.
Hi, Antigua and Barbuda, and welcome back to Crowned, the making of a Carnival Queen. And you're here with me, Akiba Egad, Delegate number 1, Miss Furniture Gallery. So far, the journey has been quite amazing and also extremely tiring. I would have just completed my studies at teacher training under the University of the West Indies, and I started orientation, started practicing while still going to school, and the schedule was tight, but I made it work. Apart from just being tight with school and balancing practices, I met a lot of wonderful people along the way, my sisters, the Enchanted 7. There will always be the Enchanted 7 in my heart. The committee members, my trainers. I met entertainers, Tian Winter, Ricardo Drew, Claudette Peters. It was truly exciting meeting these people, and I do hope that as I continue my journey that I do keep meeting amazing people. I've met the audience. When I say audience, I mean the viewers, the persons who are watching Crowned. You guys stopped me at Farmers Only like, oh, you're delegate number 1, and I'm looking out for you at the show, and I'm so happy to see that you girls have such a good sisterhood. You're looking out for each other. It doesn't seem just like a competition, but we enjoy the fact that you guys are taking us with you. And so far, I just have to say that I'm really enjoying it. I don't know if you can tell from my face, but I'm smiling, which means that I'm absolutely, happy that I took the chance and I listened to my heart. I didn't listen to what other people told me. No, you can't do this, and this is not for a young lady like you. Teachers can't be carnival queens. I did not listen to anyone. You know what I always tell people? I like when people tell me no, because then I show you that I'll take your no and I'll open my own door and make it a yes. So far, I am enjoying this journey, and I just hope Antigua and Barbie to learn more about Akiba Egad, or Chelsea, as my family and my friends would call me. I look forward to meeting more of you. I look forward to sharing my journey, sharing my life with you. And I do hope that whoever becomes the queen of 2023 Carnival will make Antigua and Barbuda proud. Stay tuned for my other sisters as they share their journey with you. I love you guys.
Hi everyone, it's Jacada Isaac, delegate number 2, Miss Cool and Smooth. This journey has been a roller coaster full of ups and downs. I am learning so much about myself. I'm learning not to put ceilings above myself. There are no limits to what we can do. And every day I push myself and I see how far I've come. I look back at the video from my first time at the gym in London before I came home, and I look at my walk, and then I look at a video of my walk now, and I'm so proud of how far I've come and how much I am pushing myself. And this journey has also taught me to be even creative in my field. With the fitness aspect of it, I've had to change my diet, and I thought it would be difficult at first, but now I find myself being innovative. Now I'm making sexy salads, not the boring salads where you have just, lettuce and tomato and cucumbers, but I'm using green papayas. I'm even incorporating mango in my salads to make it, spicy and enjoyable. And it helps me to, stay connected to my passion while enjoying a different passion. But I won't lie. There are moments where I'm tired and, I feel a little demotivated because it is hard. It's a lot of hard work, and I will be honest about that. And, what keeps me going is the discipline, because sometimes we all lose motivation and we just have to remember what our goals are. And I'm remembering that I'm in this for a reason. This was a dream of mine and I want to inspire others, and that keeps me going. And the most rewarding experience throughout this journey has been meeting people from all types of backgrounds, from all ages. I think the best moment was at the T20 cricket match for Cool and Smooth, and I was in the crowd distributing t-shirts, and several little kids came up to me and I interacted with them and I reminded them how beautiful and strong they were, and it was just such a heartwarming experience. So those are the moments that I live for, interacting with you guys, the people, and inspiring everyone to live their truth and to shine their light. And I'm looking forward to continuing this journey to the end. I am staying true to my journey from Crocs to heels, and I'm just embodying my grandmother's words. She said to me to always do the best that you can so you can be the best that you can, and that's what I'm doing with this journey. And I encourage you to do the same in any journey that you are on.
Hello everyone, I am delegate number 3, Thiana Sebastian, Miss West Indies Oil Company Limited. My journey since the orientation, and let me be very honest, it has been a whirlwind. I was on a journey last year of finding myself and somewhat of putting myself back into, a little small ball. And although I've been in the light my entire life, it has really been an eye-opening experience. I'm now back into a space where everyone is seeing me, and trust me, it is very new after a year of basically playing hide and seek. The journey thus far with the girls has been amazing. We really have a bond. It's no fake. It is no pretend. We are like sisters. We call each other and we look out for each other, and we really do send inspirational messages to each other. And guys, let me tell y'all, this journey of Queen of Carnival is for the strong back and the strong hearted. It is no joke. It is nothing simple. You literally have to sacrifice something, and I have sacrificed my personal life because I'm on a journey and I have an end goal, and my end goal is to become an inspiration. So to do so, something had to take a step back. But guys, it is going to be worth it at the end of the day. The things that we've been learning thus far, they will help you through your entire life. And I would encourage any young girl to enter Queen of Carnival, to enter pageantry on a whole. But you must take your time, pace yourself, make sure that you are mentally prepared, physically prepared for the journey that Queen Show takes you on. It is no one flat road. Sometimes it's really high, sometimes it's really low, but guys, you have to pull through. And the 7 other delegates and myself have been pulling through together, and I just want to say thank you also to the committee for always reminding us that we got this and we have it, and once we're prepared, we will be very successful.
Good evening, Antigua and Barbuda. I am Ishikeli Corbin, contestant number 4, representing the Cedar Valley Golf Club. And the journey of being a contestant in this year's Queen of Carnival it's been really great, but I have to say it's been a roller coaster. For me, it's been a mental challenge personally, because at the start of the journey, of course, with the audition, I really had to ask myself if this is something I wanted to do, because at the time I felt like I wasn't ready. I felt like I was too old. I wasn't confident in the way that my body looked. I had gained weight because I was eating so much and I was depressed. And I just did not feel like I was the vision of what a queen of carnival should be. And mentally, I was battling with my self-doubt because that's something that I suffer from a lot. And I know a lot of people also suffer from doubting themselves and a lack of belief in themselves as well. So I think moving from that aspect in the beginning to where I am now, I've definitely grown past the audition. When I was selected, I was very excited and emotional as well, but I pushed through, and I have to say it's not an easy journey. When you decide to do something like this, you really have to give it your all. I was doing online courses with the University of the West Indies in real estate law at the time, when we were still doing our practices and we were doing our training sessions, and I still have a full-time job, which is also very demanding. So it's been time management at its best. I've been really trying to find the time to do my personal training sessions, the trainings in the evenings with the committee members and the other 6 ladies, and also just finding time to invest in my happiness and my mental health, because I can't keep pushing myself and practicing and working and not finding that time to do things that make me happy. And those things are going to the beach, writing a poem, spending time with my family and my friends, enjoying food at various restaurants, creating content, and maybe going to the spa as well. Those are things that I enjoy, and I just really needed to find the time to schedule doing those things. So I've been balancing really well throughout the journey. I'm excited to see how far I go going forward, the growth that I'm going to experience. I know it's going to be great. I'm still suffering a little bit from self-doubt. I find myself sometimes in the practices thinking about who I used to be. A lot of people know that I was very slim, and my pageant experience 8 years ago was so phenomenal that is the Ishikeli people have in their mind. And I'm a different person now, but I'm still that woman. And so it's very hard trying to live up to the expectation of myself, my past self, and also live in the reality of who I am now, and trying to make those 2 women merge into one. So that is my challenge throughout this journey, and I really am thankful for the experience. Sometimes we ask God, or the higher being who you believe in, we ask him for strength, we ask him for confidence, and we expect that he's just gonna give us that the next morning. We're gonna roll out of bed and be confident, but it's not gonna happen like that. He is gonna give you experiences. He's gonna send somebody to annoy you and test your patience, and overcoming all of those challenges, you will then come out confident and stronger, mentally, physically, emotionally. And I think this pageant is one of those experiences where I will come out of this stronger mentally, emotionally, and physically as well. So I'm very thankful that I was selected to be a contestant and to enjoy this beautiful experience. I love meeting each and every one of you. Your support has been so amazing. I can't lie. You guys make me laugh sometimes, and it really warms my heart, because sometimes I'm just down and sad and so overwhelmed with everything that we're doing. But then I go on Facebook or I interact with you down the road, and you guys just make me feel so warm inside, so supported, so loved. And I just want to thank you for that love and support that you've been giving me.
Good evening, Antigua and Barbuda. This is delegate number 5, Kessian Samuel, Miss Artin Capital, Antigua. And welcome to another episode of Crowned, the making of a carnival queen. Now, I'm just here to tell you a bit about my experience. It's really exciting. It has its high and its lows. Now, we've had very fun-filled events as well as very educational events. I know you saw us at Farmers Only and you were quite excited. We got a very good response. And then we had our educational events such as our etiquette class and our practice sessions. Now, the highlight of this whole experience for me would be getting to know these lovely young ladies. They're a very supportive and intelligent bunch. And I must say, we formed a very strong sisterhood. They push me, they motivate me, and then they just encourage me to keep the faith. I'm not gonna lie, it's been hard and difficult at some points, but you just gotta push through and persevere and make sure you do your best. Anything is possible once you believe.
Good evening, Antigua and Barbuda. My name is Jadenique Prince, delegate number 6, sponsored by Neverland Antigua. I am here to tell you about my journey thus far. My journey has been very intense and overwhelming because juggling work and training, personal training, training with the committee, gym, costume training, it has been stressful. But at the end of the day, it is not about the destination, but it is about the journey, and nothing good comes easy. There were many times that I wanted to give up, but then I remember that I have to put my eyes on the prize, and I'm not doing this for myself only. I'm doing this for my mother, because she would have loved to be here to witness what I bring on the night of the show. And she has been supporting me from since I was younger and wanted to do pageantry. I know she's up there, she's watching me. My trainers have been behind of me, giving me the strength, pushing me, and telling me that I can do this, and along with my family, and I know I can do this. But I can't wait to continue on this journey, and I'll see you on the 23rd of July.
Hello again, I am delegate number 7, Soisha Baptist, Miss Antigua Port Authority. And I must say my journey has been a whirlwind of emotions and, let's just say, a physical toll as well. It is not easy. This journey is not for the weak. However, it will push you to want to do your best. My biggest, hardest task so far has been the gym, because I am so small that any little exercise will take a toll on my body. But it has motivated me and pushed me to want to keep going. And the family at Torture Gym, they have been so welcoming and so loving that they also motivate me. But my family has really been my backbone throughout this, my mother especially. This journey as well, it has helped me grow as an individual. It has built my confidence, I must say, majorly. And I might still be struggling, but I am also getting better at my speech. I have become more comfortable in front of the mic, in front of the camera, and I'm just so thankful for the team for wanting to see us on this journey and push us to be the best that we can be. Also to my sisters, the Enchanted 6, myself being number 7, I am so grateful for them, because they also keep me sane throughout this, because we can also see our struggles in each other, and we want to push each other to want to give out our best and be our best person. So again, this journey has not been easy. I'm not going to lie to you, it has not been easy, but I am just so elated of having the opportunity, and also my sponsor, because they have been so supportive. Thank you so much to the Port Authority family, because you have really welcomed me with open arms. And I'm so happy that I can make you proud from this day and moving forward. And I am so excited for July 23rd, because I know I'm going to make the whole of Antigua proud on that night as well. So continue looking at my journey, and I'll see you next week. Bye.
So let's do some hand placements. Both hands on the face. Drop the right hand. Place both hands behind the back. Both hands on the hips.
was always in the lead. Who you wanna be? I'm who they wanna be. B-E-A-U-T-Y-E. Never seen so much rage from a queen. Rage from a queen. Queen so strong, thought she was a machine. Girl of your dreams, Sinclair regime. Turn to the max, can't forget Maxine. Refer to me as a goddess, I'm tired of being modest. 100 degrees the hottest. If we're being honest, ebony, anybody. Black people win, they say we being demonic. Angel in disguise, I hate I have to disguise it. Why you gotta despise it? Rich in your mind, that's why I'm making deposit. Carry all the power, it's time to realize it. Don't know, good take my power, my power, my power. Don't know, good take my power, my power, my power. They feel away, oh wow. They feel away, oh wow. Don't know, good take my power, my power, my power. Don't know, good take my power, my power, my power. They feel away, oh wow. They feel away, oh wow. Don't know, good take my power, my power, my power. Don't know, good take my power, my power, my power. They feel away, oh wow. They feel away, oh wow. Don't know, good take my power, my power, my power. Don't know, good take my power, my power, my power. They feel away, oh wow. They feel away, oh wow. I was always in the lead. Who you wanna be? I'm who they wanna be. B-E-A-U-T-Y-E. Never seen so much rage from a queen. Rage from a queen. Queen so strong, thought she was a machine. Girl of your dreams, Sinclair regime. Turn to the max, can't forget Maxine. Refer to me as a goddess, I'm tired of being modest. 100 degrees the hottest. If we're being honest, ebony, anybody. Black people win, they say we being demonic. Angel in disguise, I hate I have to disguise it. Why you gotta despise it? Rich in your mind, that's why I'm making deposit. Carry all the power, it's time to realize it. Don't know, good take my power, my power, my power. Don't know, good take my power, my power, my power. They feel away, oh wow. They feel away, oh wow. Don't know, good take my power, my power, my power. Don't know, good take my power, my power, my power. They feel away, oh wow. They feel away, oh wow. Don't know, good take my power, my power, my power. Don't know, good take my power, my power, my power. They feel away, oh wow. They feel away, oh wow. Don't know, good take my power, my power, my power. Don't know, good take my power, my power, my power. They feel away, oh wow. They feel away, oh wow. I was always in the lead. Who you wanna be? I'm who they wanna be. B-E-A-U-T-Y-E. Never seen so much rage from a queen. Rage from a queen. Queen so strong, thought she was a machine. Girl of your dreams, Sinclair regime. Turn to the max, can't forget Maxine. Refer to me as a goddess, I'm tired of being modest. 100 degrees the hottest. If we're being honest, ebony, anybody. People win, they say we being demonic. Angel in disguise, I hate I have to disguise it. Why you gotta despise it? Rich in your mind, that's why I'm making deposit. Carry all the power, it's time to realize it. Take my power, my power, my power. Yes. My power, they feel away. They feel away.
Somebody say where to do that.
All work and no play makes Jill a dull girl. The ladies took out their dancing shoes at Farmers Only 2023. Let's have a look.
Hello, Antigua. I am delegate number 7, Antigua Port Authority, and
Delegate number 5, Cassian Samuel, Miss Arts and Capital, Antigua.
And we are on our way to Farmers only. Yes, we are so excited. Actually, my 4th time attending. What about you?
This is gonna be my first.
So I'm going to tell you, the food is going to be number 1. Music, number 2. Vibes, number 3.
In that order.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll just shadow you and we'll have a good time.
So look forward, follow us on our night. We're going to have so much fun and see you next year.
Hi everyone, it's Jacada, delegate number 2, Miss Cool and Smooth, and
Hi Antigua, I am Jadenique Prince, delegate number 6, Miss Neverland Antigua.
And tonight we're going to Farmers Only. We're so excited. It's a really, really big event and we cannot wait to taste all the food from farm to table. It's going to be
Music, don't forget the music. We're going to have Tion Winter,
Claudette Peter,
Menace, and then so many DJs, and it's all local.
So farmers, see you later.
Hey Antigua and Barbuda, I am contestant number 4, Miss Ishikeli Corbin, representing the Cedar Valley Golf Club, and
I am delegate number 3, Thiana Sebastian, Miss West Indies Oil Company Limited. And we are off to Farmers Only, where I'm going to enjoy all the food and the music.
I'm going to enjoy the food as well and the music. I can't wait to farm.
Farmers Only!
Just arrived at the venue for Farmers Only. The vibe is going. Yes, I'm hungry, but the food, I'm so looking forward to it. We're ready to have a blast and just enjoy us having a grand time here at Farmers Only 2023. Bye.
Hey guys, we have arrived at Farmers Only, and what I can tell you is that the scenery is beautiful, the mood is set, the girls and I are ready to mix, mingle, eat food, and my favorite part, listen to live music, guys. Everybody here is dressed so lovely, including myself and the other enchanted ladies, and we cannot wait to just enjoy ourselves.
Everyone, this is Cassian Samuel, delegate number 5, Miss Artin Capital. We are finally here. We are having such a blast.
Hello again, Antigua and Barbuda. We are here at Farmers Only, and it is just beautiful to see everyone who came out, and they came out in their colors, in their farmers outfit, and I'm telling you, You cannot miss it. You cannot miss it. So come on and enjoy.
If I see mischievous tonight, I'm craving for your touching. I don't know what you're feeling.
Hello again, it's me. I am just saying that we have arrived at Farmers Only. And so far, it has been truly amazing. We've been on the stage, we got to meet a lot of you, and we're looking forward to enjoying the rest of the evening.
Hi guys, so we're finally here at Farmers Only, and as you can hear, the vibes is immaculate. I'm excited for the food, and the lineup of entertainment that we have tonight is exceptional. I can't wait to see Claudette Peters and Tian Winter. We're having a great time. All of the ladies are here, and as you can see, we are farmers tonight, but still queens, so enjoy.
Jacada Isaac, Miss Cool and Smooth, delegate number 2, and I'm here at Farmers Only. It's such an amazing event. So hats off to you, Gino, and the team. It's great. The production is great. The atmosphere is spectacular, and I'm having so much fun. I can't wait to have a drink and to check out the Cool and Smooth area. It's gonna be amazing.
Let me just introduce the Queen of Carnival 2023, the contestants, this year Enchanted. So let me call up Akiba Egad, Miss Furniture Gallery, Jacada Isaac in this order, Miss Cool and Smooth, Tiana Sebastian. Wait for them people, make them feel good. Isha Kelly Corbin, Miss Cedar Valley Golf Limited, Kessie and Samuel, Miss Arton Capital Antigua, and Janique Prince, Miss Neverland, so Isha Baptist, Miss Port Authority. Ladies, wave to them because on that night, the 23rd of July, ARG, 8 o'clock, it's a Sunday. Get it right? No, they're not going to talk, they're just a wave, because they have to go Farmers Only. Get on the twirl. Give them the twirl. Give them the twirl high.
This one for the culture, this one for the brave, this one for the summer, it's the melody. Put your hand in the air, put your hand in the air. So right now, I want to play my sunny road. I want to jump somebody, man, with all my bumper exposed. If we're telling the truth, I want to climb on the fence. I want to hold on. Yeah, check it, nigga, it's so around me with my
Antigua and Barbuda. It's Jadenique Prince, delegate number 6, Miss Neverland Antigua. The experience thus far is so beautiful. Everyone that came out with the different colors, their farmers only outfits, it is extraordinary, and I can tell you, I decided to stick with the culture. It was made by Needles and Trend. Thank you.
Good night, Antigua and Barbuda. This is Akiba Egad, delegate number 1, and we are wrapping up our visit to Farmers Only. First and foremost, my outfit is sponsored by the district. My hats and boots are sponsored by the Perfect Fair, and they always keep me right and tight. As we are about to adjourn our time here tonight, I just want to say the music, the food, the environment, the ambiance, the people, it was truly amazing. And I'm looking forward to it next year.
In the atmosphere, can you feel energy in heavy music?
Good night, everyone. I'm here at Farmers Only. We had such a great time tonight. Thank you, Cool and Smooth, for sponsoring me. And thank you for sponsoring this lovely event. We thank you for inviting us. We had such a great time. The food was amazing. The music was wonderful. And I had a chance to show off my lovely farmer's outfit. I got my nails done by Indigo Child, makeup by Flawless Beauty Factory, and my outfit made by Stefina. Thank you.
This is what we're waiting for. So when you do Farmers Only, you can call them your friends and you can call them mine. I was tell them we go link
Hello, Antigua and Barbuda. I am Ishikali Corbin, contestant number 4, and we are just concluding Farmers Only, and I must say, it has been such a phenomenal event. The food was the highlight of my experience, by the way. Compliments to all of the chefs. I want to say a special thank you to the organizers for inviting the Enchanted Seven to enjoy the celebration, the entertainment, and the food. Oh my God, the food.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, I am sweating because we had the time of our lives. We came, we saw, we ate, we drank, we danced. So far we had Ricardo Joe, Claudette, Ratigan, Menace, and Tian Winter is just about to go on. So we're priming up for him. But as you can see, guys, my hair is already started to fray because I've been dancing my life away since I got here. As I said before, nothing thrills me more than live music, and they gave me exactly what I was looking for tonight.
That's right. Good night. We're here at Farmers Only. I am delegate number 7, Aisha Baptist, Miss Antigua Port Authority. And as you can see, I'm having so much fun. Yes, we had so much fun listening to Claudette, CP, Peters, and we're just waiting to hear Tian Winter. The Winter Man's coming up next. So the food was great, the vibes was great, the drinks were amazing. And I was so happy to just have so much fun with all of the girls here tonight. So just enjoy our journey and see you next time on the Crown. Bye.
Good evening, Antigua and Barbuda. We are here at Farmers Only, and we are wrapping up the fun. I had such a lovely time here with my pageant sisters and the people. Oh my gosh, what an amazing experience. So stay tuned and you can see us again on Crowned next week. Tune into ABS. Have a good time.